it is not your job to have to absorb other people's stuff or problems. And what do I mean by that, right? So, you can be supportive of people for sure. You can even be present with somebody, right? A good listener. Perhaps you recognize and validate how they might be feeling about a situation, perhaps one of their problems or concerns they may have. You can even say have empathy, right? You're able to consider or imagine and feel like what the other person, what it must be like for them to feel something in a situation, perhaps frustration, for example. So you definitely can do these things, right? We can be supportive. That's the point, to be clear. I'm not saying we can't be supportive. But there's a difference here between what we're going to allow in and how it can affect our own personal life. So like boundaries, if you will, right? I like to visualize like I have this, if you want to say, a spiritual force field around me. It's a semi-permeable membrane, right? So what does that mean? What it means is certain things are allowed to come in, like information, what somebody might be sharing with me, for instance. So I can then take that information, process it, and then provide feedback, support, etc. But what's not going to come in is perhaps maybe, if you want to say, negative energy, toxic energy, or just some type of unnecessary stress that's really about that individual, to allow that into your space and how that can affect you in your personal time, your personal life, right? We don't have to absorb it and take it on. That's the difference. People who work in the healthcare profession, it can be notorious, right? Healthcare, people get burnt out. They don't know how to compartmentalize. They are absorbing all that stress, toxic energy. They don't have a semi-permeable membrane, right, if you will. So the thing is as far as these situations, right, there can be certain individuals that when you try to support them, they have a different belief. And for them, it's like this. Unless you suffer with them, unless you're showing that it's bothering you and you're being affected and your life is miserable, unless you're going through that with them, then it doesn't count, right? You don't care. See, you don't care, right? Because you're not suffering or being affected like I am. Well, there's context to everything, right? So for instance, perhaps somebody's made some poor choices, poor judgment, and they're in a stressful situation, or they just have problematic situations, behaviors, if you will. Well, why do we need to suffer, right, have equivalent stress because of somebody else's poor choices, poor judgment, if you will? If you want to say not getting their shit together, if you use that way of speaking about it, right? So that's a particular context, but even other contexts, maybe it's not because somebody has made a poor decision, maybe they're just in a stressful situation. Even then, you have a right to compartmentalize, be there sufficiently to be present, supportive, but you don't have to take all of that on. There are some limits, thresholds, and so on. So this does not make you selfish, does not make you selfish. It makes you a healthy person. It's necessary. We need a reasonable, individuated space in our life to prioritize our own needs, our own values, and things of that nature, right? Too many people, unfortunately, are too overly present, overly involved, just absorbing other people's issues, that they don't have nothing left for their family to give, right? Which is unfortunate and sad. Very unfortunate and sad. So anyways, I think you get the idea. So to be clear, also, one more time, I'm not telling people you can't be supportive. James, you're saying you can't support people. Didn't say that. Yes, you can. Just have a semi-permeable membrane, what you let come in, right? Versus what you're going to keep out. Healthy space with boundaries. You get the idea. Hope everyone's having a good week. I just got back from the gym. Today was a chest and shoulders day, right? Fit 50s, that's right. Shameless bicep shots till the day I die. Everybody have a good week, and thank you.